Hey y'all, it's Diane Hochman, DianeHochmanLive.com. Got something I want to talk to you guys about, and I think it's truth. It's a life-changing thing if you follow through with it. I want to show you something that's going to look like nothing to you. It's going to look like nothing to you. Take a look at these puppies. This is a minuscule, and I do mean minuscule, stack of a whole bunch of my notebooks. And guys, what I do, because I'm a frugal queen, what can I tell you? Every fall, it's back to school time, like every August, and I go down to Walmart, Staples, wherever, and I buy stacks and stacks and stacks of these puppies. You can get them for a nickel or a dime a piece, and I buy them in the, in the jumbo value pack, and I have them in my supply cabinet. And guys, these things are probably the most valuable thing I possess. And I think if my house were burning down, most people would go for the jewelry or the this or the that. I'd probably, if I had to dive for something, I'd dive for my computer first, although I do have backups on the net. So you know what, I take that back. I dive for these. What I do all day long is I'm working and I'm talking to people, and call me kooky, but I'm a believer that God, the universe, however you like to look at it, is giving you concepts all day long. And these ideas are constantly being handed to you, a lot of times by other people. And these things will pop into your head and you're driving. How many times have you guys thought of an idea and it was like the coolest idea? You didn't jot it down and you kept driving, you kept doing whatever you were doing. Well, I was taught by my teacher Joe Schroeder, if you don't know him, over the Million Mind March. I was taught that I had to catch these things. Over the Million Mind March. I was taught that I had to catch these things because I was being handed gold all day long and I wasn't catching it. And I made it a habit to keep a notebook with me all the time, and I just start writing stuff down. And look, I have rainbow. Julie, oh no, where is it? I don't have one here. Oh, it's probably on the other thing. Julie Salgado and I, this is blue. Julie Salgado and I were talking, talking about purple, because purple's my favorite color. Can you tell by my purple walls? Julie and I were talking about having purple notebooks. She bought, I was doing a great class. I'm in the middle of doing a class now, and she's in the class, and she went and grabbed a purple notebook for to record my words. So I thought that was cool. Thank you, Julie. But what I'm always doing is I'm writing down everything, guys, everything that comes across my mind. And most of the time, I don't use what I wrote down right away. Sometimes I don't use it for months. But what happens is that later on, I'll pull out the notebook. One of them, on random, it's like a Tuesday afternoon, I'll pull out a notebook, and I will find gold in it. And I'm just randomly picking one up, and I have written down the game of life and how to play it by picking one up, and I have written down the game of life and how to play it by Florence Shin, who is a prosperity author. I have a whole, these are just like notes about people to follow up with and stuff like that. Wow, the poverty of the poor is that they don't afford themselves increase because of what's in their pocket. In other words, they're living in the reality of now, so they continue their poverty because they're not looking forward to the future. You're sitting with me while I'm just going through and I'm exploring what's in here. These are notes from a conference call I did. Okay, so now let's explore why you will not do that which you already know. Doubt, skepticism, you're drowning in your pain, you're scared, or you're full of self-doubt, you're treading water, and you're perpetuating your own doom. Here I have all kinds of notes and information about camera-ready postcards and marketing tools. I happened to talk to somebody, they had resources for me. I didn't use them, but maybe I'll use them now. Let's see. phone numbers, more people, all kinds of good stuff. Your income is determined by the way you think. Your income is determined by your philosophy. In other words, what you make is determined by how you think. I have written here on top of the notes for a conference call that I was going to do, you never know who is in your audience, and I have it circled big to remind me I never know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I could be changing your life right now. You may be sitting here going, why is this woman bumbling through her notebooks? And you may be sitting here going, I got to go to Staples right now, because if I start doing this, guys, I'm literally, thank you, Joe, I'm literally creating a map for myself for the future, because sometimes I'm handed something today that's for 6 months from now, and if I go back and look, I'm going to find gold. Listen to this. I sell leadership, I sell power, but for fun we added a pay plan. Money is all around you. The problem is you can't see it. So do you guys get the idea? Broken focus is the foundational reason that people fail. You're given this stuff. You're given people. You can't be a chump during the day and a champion at night. Joe said that. Okay, so you're given this magical stuff all day long. And it's money in your pocket. I want to plant a seed in you. I want to tell you today that I believe in you where you don't yet. All you need is better environment and better information. I'm seeing the evolution. Back here I said to you, I just read, I sell leadership and power. Here's the evolution of it. I sell leadership and power, plain and simple. You can only earn to the degree that your awareness will allow you to keep. You are blind. I can see. Let me show you the way. This is not a program. This is not how much money can I make. This is a movement. This is the Million Mind March. What you can't see is ruining you. Your employee mentality is destroying you. It's keeping you a victim. If you would just do that which you already know how to do, but you can't, because you're so full of self-doubt. You are so used to being a pawn. And what you don't get is that you're too scared to learn. What you're too scared to learn is why you're stuck. Guys, I just gave you something. I just said to you, if you would just do that which you already know how to do. They taught you in elementary school to write down your ideas and to keep a journal. You had a third grade teacher that forced you to keep a journal, and every day you had writing time. You already know how to do this. There's a good chance that you're going to come across something today that's a multi-million-dollar idea or concept. The question becomes, will you take a second? Will you write it down? If I check back with you in 6 months, will you have a big stack of notebooks? This one has a doggy on it. Will you have piles and piles of your own gold? For those of you that know me, where do you think I get my conference call? I remarkable stuff out there and reading through my own personal notes on it. And every Monday night I sit down. It's Monday at 9:27 Eastern if you ever want to come and listen. And I learn. This is all notes. Social media. I got onto social media and got involved in it a long time ago. I started doing videos a long time ago before most. I found out about Twitter in August of 2007 and have been using it ever since. You're probably just finding out about it today. Notes. Somebody told me about something. Somebody gave me an idea. Somebody told me what the new hot thing was going to be. I saw a video. It prompted my mind. I saw a training. It prompted my mind. I actually wrote it down. It's been Diane Hochman with another big idea for you. Some of you think this is nothing. A few of you know what this is. I'll see you guys later. Take care.